Hi, I'm Clara Lynn Schumann-Smith, and I'm here at the all-class reunion at Spring Branch High School. We're interviewing people about what they appreciate about the school before it gets razzed. That's right, it's getting torn down. A piece of history is getting torn down, but improvements are going to be made. Behind me, to the left, is the auditorium, and to the right of me is the library. They will be staying along with the Big Bear. We will be interviewing alumni and getting their take on what this event means to them. I'm here with Judge Michael Landrum. His father was the first superintendent of the Spring Branch schools before they became Spring Branch Independent School District. And he's just going to share a little bit about his side of being here, even though he got to go to a different high school to graduate.
I was not honored to come to Spring Branch High School. They made me go to that other place over yonder here because, we lived on the wrong side of the tracks, back when we had tracks.
Right. So you didn't get to go to school here, but you came around the school. I know you told me this. You came around the school and you were wishing, right?
Oh, absolutely. I was a Spring Branch Bear before I could walk. I went, I was taken to all of the football games as a little kid, and back before Memorial opened, we went to the home games and the away games. Dad was the stadium announcer for the home games, so yeah, we went to those. We went to basketball games. It was the center of the community, and Dad was part of the community.
I'm here with Dennis Lambert, and he graduated in 1971, and he's going to give us a little views of what he remembers about being at Spring Branch High School.
The school itself has a lot of memories. I grew up in the neighborhood. I lived here all my life until adulthood. But to visit it again is quite surreal. The halls seem smaller. The classrooms that were physics and chemistry are different. People that you haven't seen in a long time. It brings back a whole flood of memories. It's very emotional.
It's good to be back. I don't remember a whole lot of the classes that I went to because everything really, really looks different than when I was here.
The hallway right outside the choir room up to the second floor, I used to make out with Jim Foster there. Back in 1962, that was a big deal.
I walked in that auditorium and it looked so little. And our senior class went in there. How did we fit?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
We were so crowded here, it was like sardines. Was it 62? We were so crowded here, we almost piggybacked up and down the hallways. And it was mayhem in this school. Then we soon built Spring Woods High School, and then later, it just expanded. This whole area has expanded so much in the 60s and 70s, and is still expanding.
Back then, they'd call your parents if you were absent. And nowadays, they don't.
Well, they do. The kids just don't know about it.
Okay.
Once a bear, always a bear. It's still really sad. And but I'm just glad that they're going to keep the bear and keep the mosaic floor. And what can I say? It's still very emotional.
We're here with the Chernowski girls.
Serwinski,
excuse me. And they're going to talk about their experience.
Absolutely. My favorite thing was going to the football games and cheering for the Spring Branch High School Bears. I was on the drill team one year. I enjoyed that. I still am friends with some people that I've known since my childhood through till now, which is a pretty long time considering I'm the class of 68.
Well, I started here in the 5th grade in 1952, and I loved going to Spring Branch High School. It was the only high school back then. And we did really well in sports. I was on the drill team, the Bruin Brigade, and that was fun. We got to travel to places they don't travel anymore, to Corpus Christi, because there was only one high school in the district. We had to go, pretty far to play some of our games, and that was fun. And I was in Chums for a while, a girls' organization.
It's great to be here. I haven't been here in many, many years. It just looks like it always has looked. So I wanted to come see it one more time before it changed.
I'm glad that the district is making this change. You know, memories will always be with us. And with that, it's time to move forward. And I think the school district is doing the right thing. We can move forward. They tore down my old Houseman Elementary, and now it's a brand spanking new elementary school.
And that was one of the things that I was surprised at, was that they're absolutely beautiful, and I'm glad that they're updating it, because a lot of the things that were happening here in the school was that they just didn't have the parts to fix whatever was broken, and everything became obsolete.
It's change, it's bittersweet, and I hate it, but that shows our age, I think. When we start resenting them messing with our past.
Is this y'all's prom dresses? Are these your prom dresses? Oh, do you not have one?
After our prom, we went and crashed memorials and anybody else's we could find.
I was very, very shy outside of school, and I didn't have the courage to do anything like that.
I wouldn't put anything past me, because my sister that was older than me did nothing, and then I wanted to do it all.
That's right, we talked about it. I went to the senior girls formal with a guy who graduated a year before me, and he asked me, because you're not supposed to do it, the day of the formal, if I would go with, if he could go to the dance with me.
And I suppose you didn't have your dress then.
I went and bought a dress. I went and got my hair done, and we went.
No speak English.
Now you lied. Now I'm gonna have to shock you.
Well, do you know where Doug Fielder is? He owes me money. I'm serious. Doug Fielder owes me money from 1971. Is he here?
I have no idea, sir.
Okay. Well, it's not going to be a good day unless he's here. Do you know that Doug Fielder got his identity stolen, and the people that stole it got caught in Juarez, Mexico, for not paying a bill tab from 1971 and not paying a one-legged hooker? The people that stole his identity.
I don't know if we could add that in there or not.
It's the truth.
Well, that just kind of goes along with the Spring Branch smart aleck behavior for all of us.
Oh, this guy here,
Yeah.
he's a big troublemaker.
Was he?
I think he spent more time in the principal's office than I did.
Leave it to your friends to rat you out.
You call that friends, huh?
The area has really grown since then. I met my lovely wife here at Spring Branch, and we had Sherry, our first daughter, our beautiful daughter, and we literally love it out here, and it's been a great community, and it's pretty well been most of the part of my life since I've been in the Houston area.
And now we're going to let Sherry tell her little story.
Yeah, my name is Sherry, and I graduated in 1974, but I also graduated in 1956. I would let y'all guess why or how I accomplished that, but I'll just go ahead and let you know. I graduated in '74, and then I walked across the stage with my mother, who was pregnant with me in 1956. So I'm actually doubly smart.
I'm devastated that they're changing it. You know, it's just a part of Spring Branch history, and the alumni is so happy to get to come back and visit. I'm glad they're preserving what they can, but I guess everything else will be up here.
We were so excited to come to the school as freshmen. I remember coming up on orientation day for freshman orientation and then driving out of here in a car, and we were all screaming. We were so excited to come to high school here. So it is sad to see it close, but or to be going away.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Well, we'd been told, do not bring a squirt gun to school. Well, I brought a squirt gun. And the Dean of Student Women, I believe she was called, her name was Miss Brown. And she said, Bischoff, give me the gun. I said, come and get it. And she said, give me the gun. And I said, you got to come get it. And we literally rolled in this hall right here over and over and over. We were rolling, and she was fighting for that gun. And I wouldn't let it go. And then she said, you may not graduate with your class. And I stopped, and I gave her the gun, and she marched me right into that office right there and had me sit down and called the principal in, and she said, this is what happened. and wondering if she should even be allowed to graduate with her class. Well, by then, I am sweating bullets. And he said, yes, get on out of here. So I had a couple of little wild memories.
We're here with Bill Hudson in 1975 class, and he's going to talk about what it's like for him to be here today and some of the stories that he had from back in the day.
My memories of high school, the 4 years I was here, it taught me one thing. It taught me to grow up and be strong and be a productive person in life. And I hate to see the school go down, but there are special memories here. I was Crown Joker of the Week, and I was nominated Most School Spirit, even though I didn't get the category. But there are a lot of fun times here. I remember my first date with a girl I went out with. She asked me out, and I was a little shy and, ball-eyed and everything, but there's a lot. If you notice the medallion behind me, my sister Brenda Hudson graduated in '68. She was a part of the Chums class. The medallion behind me was presented to the class of '68 here at Spring Branch. And so I've got a lot of memories here, and it's good to be here and good to see everybody because you never know, tomorrow might be your last day. So be thankful that I'm here and everybody's here. Thank you.
That's her senior photo. This is her before. Are you excited that they're going to update the school?
Well, excited but sad to see it go. Kind of like the Astrodome, they don't know what to do with it and they want to tear it down, and that's progress, I guess.
It's memories you can't take away. You put them right here.
Hail Spring Branch High!